Yeah.
You played tonight?
Yeah.
You just played tonight?
So, do you guys know each other? Or? No. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
That's cool. 2 subscribers. You still subscribe to me? You're one of my.
I didn't. I let go of it a long time.
So instead, I'm going to have a strong range for calling there. Of course, mixing in a few other hands once in a while just to keep it balanced. But typically, I'm going to be just flatting my continuing range, which is a tight range. Occasionally, someone will wake up behind me with a 3-betting hand, and sometimes people will try to exploit and sandwich me with
tournament time.
From late position.
Going back down to my lucky spot, Jack Casino, Hard Rock now. And they got this kind of rockin' tournament schedule kind of thing, they call it. Today's the $350 buy-in, $250,000 guarantee. It's a 2-day tournament. I never made a day 2. I think I vlogged the other ones. Got unlucky on one big pot. Flush draw is the only thing that makes sense. I call, he's like, you're right. He's got ace-3 of clubs. I stand up just hoping for no club. 4 of spades on the turn. 2 of spades on the river. Table erupts. They're playing down to the top 12%. So, let's see what happens. What's up?
How's it going?
You playing this tourney today?
Yeah. Where are you sitting at right now?
I got like 64K, but I was down to 6,000.
Okay.
Like, it's been wild. I was gonna do a couple hand reviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I guess
I should be up, but well, I'm at like 44, but
okay.
I should be up a lot more. I folded a couple hands that what I did.
So what's your name again?
Luke.
Okay. Out of like live around here?
About an hour and a half north.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Cool.
north of Dayton. So, yeah.
It was early on. I was trying to force it pretty much, and I had a 6-7 on the button clubs, and the guy made it 1,200. I forget what the blinds were. It was only like this 2nd or 3rd level, and like everybody called, so I got in there.
Yeah.
It came like 4, 6, Jack, 1 club, and I had a 6.
Yeah.
Then a guy bet 5,200, and I said to myself, that lady next to me calls, I'm just gonna shove. Just
a big bet.
Yeah, that's true. But there was a lot of money out there. It was about a pot-sized bet because like 5 people called at 1,200.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So it was about a pot-sized bet. She called. Little did I know, the first guy had kings, she had queens. I just have middle pair, like backdoor flush. You know, I tried to just look super strong. Yeah, I tried to just go super strong, and he almost folded. And she told me later she would have folded if he folded, but he called. I don't hit anything. I'm down to 6,000, and then ace jack against 8s. Board comes pair of kings, pair of queens. So I kind of like suck out on that.
Yeah.
And then I'm up to 14,000. Yeah, then I'm up to then I'm up to 14,000, and it comes to 7s. I'm like under the, or no, I'm like cutoff with pocket 7s, make it 1,200. Big blind, small blind call comes 3-7 queen, 2 diamonds, like money. Somebody leads out. Or no, I bet first. Guy calls, another guy puts it all in. Anyway, all 3 of us are all in. Huge pot. And he had a set of 3s. I had a set of 7s. He's on the diamond. So I'm like, okay, just no black, you know. And it worked out. Yeah. So then I had aces against the guy going on with 10-7. So, all right, second break. Boy, I run good here. It's ridiculous. You ever win a pot and you almost feel kind of embarrassed? Down to about 50,000. I make it 2,500 under the gun +2. Queen 10 of hearts. He 3-bets to 7,000. Back around to me. Probably should fold. I call. King Jack 4, rainbow. I check. Planning on if he bets, I'm jamming. Just hoping I can get him to fold, or I got a lot of equity. He bets like 9,000. I jam. He calls pretty quick. Shows me aces. There's 2 of my 8 outs. And of course, 9 right on the turn. It's over. I'm up to like 115,000. I'd love to make a day 2. Never done it. So we'll keep going. Still a grind. They said yesterday it lasted till level 19. We're going on level 9 right now. So let's make it to dinner break. That's our next goal. All right, let's go. Say blinds are like 500, 1,000 or something. I'm under the gun plus 1. Ace 4 of diamonds. I make it 2,500. Kind of a tight, middle-aged lady. 3 bets to 7,000. And now here comes the button. Calls. Now the pot's getting pretty good size, and I need another 4,500 to see a flop. This is questionable. I decide to call. I'm not going to 4-bet. Flop is gin. Ace 5 4. And I'm putting her on ace king, ace queen. So I check it to her. She bets a sizable 22,000. And here's where it gets tricky. The guy in the button, he just flats. Now this pot's 40. I mean, this pot's probably 60,000. I decide to rip it in. I mean, what am I scared of? There's a couple clubs out there. I don't want to see some crazy 2 or 3 on the turn or club. I get it in there. First girl goes in the tank, and it seems to be pretty clear an ace with a good kicker. She folds, and the other guy thinks a minute. I'm like, maybe a flush draw, maybe, I don't know, maybe an ace. Thinks a minute, and he's like, I guess I could go play some blackjack if I lose. So I'm thinking for sure probably the clubs. And he calls. I flip over my hand, and he's got pocket 4s. Oh! Bottom set. All 4s are in play. I just didn't see him just flat calling that. Wow. So, 2 cards to come. An ace would be great here. It didn't happen. So they're counting the chips up, and I only have them covered by about 15,000. So that pot was huge. And I still have some chips. I could still re-enter, and I'm debating that. But first, I'm going to be smart with my remaining 15,000 chips. And 2 hands later, I have ace queen of hearts on the big blind. One guy calls, folds around to the small blind. He just calls. I shove. First guy folds. Small blind, he was hoping I would shove, he said. He called, and he's got king queen. I have ace queen. Flop comes 2 pair, and river came another queen. So he had 3 queens. I had the full house, and I'm right back in it. Now with like 35,000. I remember I was on the big blind with ace queen of diamonds. A guy went all in for 45,000. Blinds are at 2,500, 5,000. Cost me another 40 more. I had about 70,000. I call. He's got Jack 8 of clubs, and I'm like, man, I just had a feeling he'd hit something. Anyway, it came out. By the turn, there was a 10. There was a 9. So by the river, he could hit a queen, jack, an 8, or a 7. And 2 of hearts came on the river, and now I'm up to about 100K. Another big hand. I shoved with 2s. I shoved with 7s. I shoved with 9s. I mean, I was just hovering around that 70, 80,000 mark forever. And I shoved with 6s, black 6s. And a guy called. I think I had him covered by a little bit.
He was kind of on tilt, and he had ace-4 spades. Another guy claimed he folded eights, pocket eights. My sixes held. We were playing hand for hand. It was ending at the top 42, paid. Came down to hand for hand. We're at 43. I looked down at ace king of offsuit. I shove. It got through, and then somebody got put out on another table. So we made day 2. I'm excited. So right now I'm sitting with about, depending on what level we start at, if we start at 5,000, 10,000, I'm sitting with 15 big blinds, 150,000. So more than enough chips to make a run. And I don't know how close we are to the money, but you know, I definitely want to play to win. So it is a chance where I could put some pressure on near the bubble and just keep shoving. So I've been looking at kind of some ranges and some ways to play, you know, 15 to 10 big blinds, and it's really pretty comfortable because you only have a couple decisions, just all in or fold. Right, look who it is.
What up?
It's Charlie.
Day 2.
I got a chauffeur
That's right.
to the tournament.
Shuttle him to his day 2. He's fancy like that.
He found out I made day 2, so he's the only one that come support me. And he's gonna play some poker too. So what are you planning on playing?
Possibly the 200 turbo, or some cash, or some craps.
Oh.
Well, don't forget my $15 of free play on slots. That's where it's really at, apparently.
That's worth the whole trip.
Yeah.
And then he's got a 2-for-1 buffet, so we might be doing that.
Yeah, all sorts of giveaways today.
But yeah, maybe on a dinner break. So yeah, they
that's
would
the
have a
plan.
dinner break. Yeah, make it to dinner break. That'd be awesome.
I mean, yeah, hopefully we'll be playing till 1 a.m. That'd be.
Oh man, wouldn't that be something? Oh crap, you're a valet. No. Well, that's it. Busted. 10 big blinds, all in. Ace king gets queens. Sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. Wow. Wow, what a weekend. Got back about 11:30. Been gone all day for day 2. 15 people didn't make the money. Got down to 135. We were in the money. And I ended up shoving with ace king, about 15 big blinds. Queens called me, 10 high, and we're out 125 for like $542. So then I go and play a little bit of cash, lose a little bit, and decide to play the $200 short stack. Things are going pretty good. Just kind of rolling along, and made a good kind of hero call with ace high. Blinds are getting up, 20 minute blinds, 199 entries. And long story short, got down to 21 and cashed in that, and it was just getting short stacked, just shoving a lot, just hovering around that 15 to 10 blinds, and I'm in the money. Guy raises, another guy calls. I shove for 57,000. Blinds are 12,000, so I mean this is 5 big blinds. And another guy calls. The original caller, he folds. Another one calls. 4 spades by the end of it, like 10 high. I don't have a spade. I got ace queen offsuit, and it was pocket 4s against pocket 7s, and the pocket 7s had a spade, so I'm out. But 2 min cashes in the same day. How about that? And in 2020, I'm 3 for 3 in tournaments cashing, so got a little bit of a run good, but didn't hit the big payouts. But yeah, so the buy-in on the second one was 200 and cashed out for 342 was the min cash. I was 1 spot away from going up a tiny pay jump, but that was 8,000 the first, and then I got 19th. So that would have been a nice pot, a nice triple up, and a little more if I could have won with that ace queen against pocket 4s and pocket 7s, but didn't work out. So pretty fun weekend though. And I don't know when the next tournament is. Probably maybe that East Chicago. They got HPT is coming in there in March. So all right.